Oh, hi you guys, and welcome to today's stream. Actually, let's just turn the sound down on that sound just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit more background. So, welcome. Today we are playtesting a game by Bebarce. Now, every so often there's going to be a ticker arriving in the chat to direct you to his Kickstarter, where you can support the show. And do you know what? I'll make a command for that as well, I think. Seems like a sensible thing to do. That won't take 2 seconds. In the meantime, these are my social links. If you are not already in my Discord, then you should be, because they're amazing, basically. They're an amazing group. Call it KS, I'll do. They're an amazing group. They're really inclusive, friendly. They will look after you. It's a really great place to be. It really is. The Twitter, if you guys want to get into a game like this one or another one or a playtest or anything like that, send me a DM on Twitter. We'll get you into a game. It's as simple as that. And lastly, if you want to catch up on all the things I'm doing, you need to go to YouTube, where I am also catching up on all the things I'm doing, because I am a little behind. But, you know, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Tahina, welcome. Familiar face, hello. We also have a Patreon, where you can support us from as little as $1, and we get a very good cut of that. Although today you should probably instead be looking at the Kickstarter we are supporting, which is there. You can visit the Kickstarter there, and there will be a ticker when we go live with the players that will show you all of their things. We also have merchandise and things like that as well, but I'm not going to feature those today. So, I think we're ready. So let's go and get our players for today. Oh, hi you guys, you are live.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
We're live in one of these tabs.
Yeah.
There's like 12 tabs open right now, so there we go.
My god, I know that feel. Today we are looking through the game. I think we're going to dive straight in with some character creation, aren't we? So why don't we go round, you guys introduce yourselves, and let us know if you have any ideas that you're going to throw at your character. Throw any ideas you want to see your character bring forward. So we'll go around in screen order. We will start with Talinia. Rachel.
That's me. Hi, my name's Rachel. So yeah, I'm from Britain. I'm based in Bristol. And yeah, massive fan of tabletop RPGs in general. Hadn't heard of this one before I was invited to do the stream, so really looking forward to giving it a go.
Fantastic. And do you have any ideas of things that you want to do with your character today? We've had a brief run through.
I have a few little ideas, but I'll probably hold on to them until we've all kind of got an idea of what people are interested in, to kind of make sure we've got too much overlap. So yeah, let's wait and see, I think.
Okay, awesome. So next round we have a familiar face in Zelda, who's just subscribed with a tier 2 sub for 4 months in a row. Boom.
Woo!
Hi. I'm Zelda, and you can. I'm going to be playing a character. I don't know what character yet, but we're going to figure that out together. I'm just moving, so it's a bit of a mess in the background. And yeah, I'm in Alberta, Canada. So no accent, no fun boots, because I'm not on the East Coast. But yeah, I'm going to be having a lot of fun making a childlike character. So
you have so many soft things in your background.
I do. It's because I live the soft life. That is a giant 5-foot teddy bear.
Incredible. So next up we have Pishkin Ban, or Pishkin for short. Oh, hi! Did I say it right?
Hey. Yeah, you did say that right. I always just tell people that it's like the little cat character pushing, but with a K in it, so like a K sound. So yeah, that's it. But so for my character, I was kind of thinking of doing like someone who could control time, but I'm gonna work on that. So
love it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, Winged Horizon. Oh, hi. You are muted.
He's not muted, he's just His mic isn't working. It doesn't say that his mute done.
Yeah, I pushed the button.
Oh.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have no idea where this music came from, so I was like trying to shut it off and reorganize my microphone setup. But yeah, I'm Josh, also known as Winged Horizon. I have no idea what I'm going to play as. I'm coming in really fresh to this Power Outage. I'm going to come in as the new kid on the block, and Scraticus is going to teach me the ways of the Power Outage.
Oh yes, no pressure. So, looking through the manual, we've had a quick look through. The main differences are that between this and say D&D or another TTRPG is that this has 4 main attributes. Those seem to be power, Oma, impact, and yield points. Yield points act as your health. Power and impact acts as your ways of doing things, and Oma is like armor. So there is that. Now, is this where it tells us how we do our starting? No, that'd be further down, I think. Calculating base stats. So there you go. So every hero begins at level 1. We'll do that today for simplicity. You each start with 2 impact, 2 power, 2 Oma, and your yield points are equal to 10 plus a d6. So how about we each roll a d6 and see how many yield points we get?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A D6, huh? Okay. Oh wow,
Oh, lucky.
Hey.
I'm doing great today. It's a good start.
Oh, not bad.
No one
Yeah,
rolled
that's
below
next.
halves.
That's true. A high
That's
distribution
cool.
of rolls. That's
Yeah.
lovely. Okay, so note that down on your character sheets. Today we're using paper ones. Can you show us your sheets, guys? Or those of you who've got nice pretty ones?
Right. Printed mine. It's not in colour, I'm afraid.
They're pretty. So,
All right.
to start off your
Where does this go?
yield points, 10 plus your d6.
Okay.
And so, to start off your character, you get 3 points to split to any of the top 3 attributes, so you can distribute them as you like. You can split them 1 equally. You can put 2 in one in another. You can put all 3 in one attribute. Up to you.
Of the yield points?
No, you get 3 free points that you can distribute into your impact, power, and Oma how you wish. So you start with 2.
Can you explain what those are?
Yeah, so impact and power are your ability to do things. I think power is more related to your specific power, and impact is more like your ability to convince and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Oma is your armor, and yield points are like your health.
Okay. Yield points, health. That's good.
I think impact is also for like if you just want to like hit things like without using a power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like punching and kicking and stuff like that. It's also used...
like a normal action.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a normal action, yeah.
So it's like if we're playing a video game, this would be impact is normal action, and power is your special action,
Yeah.
and your Oma is just how many times you can get hit.
Sounds about fair.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
about right.
And travel is a d4 plus 4. And it decides how far you can move.
D4 plus 4?
Should
Yes.
we roll those d4s?
Go for it, yeah, if you guys are ready.
Steaming ahead.
Ta-da!
Wow, I rolled a 1. Woo! I'm rolling great today.
Oh man, I'm
Hey,
so
guys, look at
I'm
all
so
you.
fast.
Wow!
2 4s!
So,
I keep like rolling really high. I'm not gonna fight this, you know.
I think I'm just gonna be a turtle.
You should be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh my gosh.
I always wanted to be one of those when I grew up, you know.
Channel your childhood.
Travel 5. Okay. Where is this?
Oh, and we gotta come up with a team name.
oh yeah.
I'm
Oh, boy.
super excited to do that.
So, when we've all added our 3 attribute points, we've got our initial yield point, and we've got our movement. You can create 2 powers, and have up to 6, and these have up to 6 uses per battle. Now, the powers, I know you guys have got the sheets. There are power sheets from page 25 onwards.
Page 25. Oh, I'm almost there.
And there's some
I
examples.
don't think it's page 25. Those are levels.
Yeah, you're right. Hang on.
The power start at page 44. Those are the pre-made ones.
There's like a big table of them. I think that's the last thing before the actual character
yeah.
sheet.
You're right. Page 44. Page 44.
And page 44 is your level ones. So if we're starting at level 1, they're like D&D. You only get so many powers until you get to level up.
Yeah,
There
just
are
2 level 1s.
3 trees.
So we
as
all
well.
have to be combat A, or we just choose a letter of the alphabet that we like?
Well, hold on a second, because not only do you have access to these level 1 powers, and you can choose anyone you like, I think. There's also when you
Utility?
get through the combat, there's utility and one more.
Support,
There you
I
go.
believe.
Zelda's on it. Zelda's like studied this thing back to front. So yeah, you can take 2 powers from the level 1 list of any of those.
Got a few ideas.
2 powers from the red list.
Any list you like.
As long as they're level 1,
As long
right?
as they're level 1, yeah. So you can go from the combat list, which is red, the utility list here, which is green, or the blue list, the support list here, which is I'm colorblind, but I think it's blue.
Okay.
As you're looking, are there any jumping out at you guys that seem interesting?
So there are 2 that I quite liked, which I guess are kind of between combat and utility. But they're on like the first table. I quite like the idea of the one that stops the enemy from moving for a round. It's always good fun.
Yeah, cool.
So that one's quite fun. And then there's a nice kind of damaging power that you can split a d8 between 4 foes within 5 squares of your character. So it's a bit of an AoE type power.
So how do you think that could translate into your powers, or do you think how do you think that would work? Is it like just strength, or?
So, trying to add a bit of fun flavor to these, try and make them a bit unique. So I was reading the PDF, and the bit that jumped out at me was when the author was talking about obviously kids using all sorts of inspirations for these characters, and then one of them brought up dinosaurs, and that was just my entire childhood. So I thought I've got to have a character inspired by dinosaur powers. So that's kind of where I ran with.
Perfect. Thank you very much to Edmund, who gifts a subscription to Tahina. Thank you very much. It's his 35th gift in the channel. 35th gifted sub. He's a machine. The Subfather is in the house. Welcome. Cool. So how about the rest of you? Any of the other ones sort of? Okay, chat's already excited about dinosaurs.
I found one. Combat K is like the whole Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Get over here! So I literally since I'm really slow, I figured I might as well be a combat Scorpion guy and just shoot my little thing and make somebody come over at me instead of running at them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt them. It just pulls them to me. So I get a chance to do that. So, yeah, then I just need a big, heavy hitter thing. Or a multi-hit. Okay.
Zelda got a serious.
Anybody else? Zelda, what about you, man?
I'm support classing my character, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep you all from dying.
Very kind.
Is
An embarrassing death?
actually, well, I'm gonna keep you all from giving up. That's we're not dying in this game. We're either giving up or we yield.
Mm-hmm.
Retreat to fight another day.
Yep, that is the ultimate. There's no TPK in this game. You just get called back to base.
This is Pokemon. We faint.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
We faint and come back.
Mysteriously lose half of our gold. What?
Oh, I like this one. Okay. I'm not sure what it would translate to, but first enemy takes full damage. Second enemy takes half damage. Third takes half of the second, rounded down. And they must be in an adjacent to each other. So I can pull one towards me, and then the rest I can just try to hit. Am I thinking like a kid? I think I am.
You gotta think like a kid.
I gotta pull them up like dominoes. 1d6.
And whilst the players are choosing powers, I'm also using the powers to help me fine tune some of the points of the one shot I'm gonna be doing. I'm doing some prep in the background.
Also, I'm really enjoying this music.
Yeah.
It's so upbeat.
It's like it reminds me of like shopkeeper music from video games.
I had to turn it down.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm
What is
now
that?
scribbling my
What is that?
character in the there's drawing section on the character sheet.
That seems to be really embracing the nature of the game. I think that's perfect. Okay, so how are we all getting on? Is anyone struggling?
We just have two powers we can choose. Is that right?
Just 2 powers at level 1. Let's go back up to the it was around page 25, wasn't it, somewhere?
Do we want to do a sequence during the stream for leveling up? Like we do 2 battles and then milestone and then show leveling up process?
See how we get on for time.
Okay.
We might just do a little level 1 and just explore the game. We'll see how it goes. We could do. See how it goes. We'll see how quickly you get through these plans that I'm jotting down here. I'm not putting any times next to them. Normally I put times next to things and try and structure it so that we're moving at a certain pace, but today I'll just let you guys go at whatever speed you go at. So you have 2 powers, you have 6 uses of those powers per battle. At level 1, any impact attack does 2 damage or 1d4, unless a power augments it. And we've already done our travel speed. Now, we're not doing any leveling up. So I think we can go on to... It gives us some examples of the mechanics of playing. Essentially, you've got exploration, you've got roleplay and puzzles. There is combat as well, but as we've already mentioned, it's sort of non-lethal combat. You know, you could even avoid words like kick and punch if you wanted to. You don't have to go into that much detail. We'll see how we go with that, of all of us here today. So, why don't we go around? You guys can come up with a name for your character, describe their powers and what their powers are when they are like, you know, it's like time-based or something like that. And maybe tell me something about your base. Is there anyone who would like to go first?
Okay, I will.
Brave soul.
All right. What did you say about base?
Just tell me something about your base of operations.
Okay, what is that about?
I'm seeing you guys as like a team of superheroes, and every team of superheroes has a bat cave or an ice palace of solitude and all that sort of thing. So.
Oh wow. Okay, channeling my inner child here. My name is Domino. I like to bring them in and knock them down.
Aww.
And I'm in the city where I like to, I don't know, I'm in the city. I have no idea for my base.
Okay, so the base is somewhere in the city. That's plenty good enough. We can pass it on to the next person there.
I'm in my daddy's basement. It's the bat cave, he tells me.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, who wants to go next? Missy Raid? Wow, I missed it.
I can do if other people aren't itching to go next.
I haven't found a player name, so please go.
All right, cool. My hero is called Dynamite. And their real name is Maria Adling. And anyone who kind of gets the very veiled reference I'm making then gets a cookie. They have dinosaur powers. It's a bit vague. They don't know quite why. As you probably wouldn't if you did. And they can unleash a mighty roar to damage a number of enemies in the area. And using the power of mystical dinosaur spirits that can hold people in place.
Of course.
Power of Sarah.
Of
The fear of
course.
Sarah.
I'll make it up as I go along. Yeah, so their hideout, their base is also in the city because that would seem convenient to our story.
I see you all together, so you can just add to that. If it's in the basement somewhere, what it's...
All right, so we are all in the basement of Domino's very generous dad, it seems, which sounds pretty good. I think it's pretty comfy. I think we've got a little kind of mini cinema system built in this basement.
Mini cinema system built in. Lovely. Awesome. So, Zelda or Pishkin?
Let's see. I cannot come up with a clever name, so it's just going to be Clockwork. And she has the power to control time. And her powers are that she can lock an enemy in a time loop where they continually take damage and also slow enemies down. And for our base, we have a roller coaster in it.
Roller coaster in the base.
Base sounds like the best. It's like how you get into Yzma's lair in The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
That's how we get into the base.
Yeah. It's like a fireman's pole, but better. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So last but not least, Zelda.
I still haven't figured out a hero name because I'm really bad at creating hero names. But
we can help if you like. We can help.
Do it. So I will give you an idea. My powers are advanced regeneration, so I can allow you to roll a d8 instead of a d6 as a minor action for 3 rounds to heal yourself. And I can boost friendly damage by 2 for 3 rounds. So I can give you a little damage boost, or I can give you a little bit of a heal boost.
I am Mega Man. You could be Mega Charger.
Mega Charger?
Overcharge.
Ooh, I like that. I'm
Much
gonna
less
do it with an exclamation mark.
Overcharge with an exclamation mark. Got it.
Overcharge.
We're just 2 days.
And sorry, I missed the thing about the base.
Oh, so I'm adding to the base?
So far, we're in a basement with a cinema screen and a roller coaster style entrance.
You know what we need? We need a study nook so that we can map out all of our hero work.
Man, you were the responsible child.
Yes. But I will say it's probably mostly filled with fiction books.
Okay, so like maybe comics and stuff where you're researching the bad guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
And we're like, this is how a hero does their work. And then we emulate these heroes. We're like, you know, Supergirl had it right. This is what we need to do.
Okay.
Like that kid that has like the book behind the textbook and you're like, you look really stupid.
That's the one.
Sneaky.
Okay, so what do you guys? Let's say it's a Saturday afternoon. You're all together. You're all sitting around in your base. What are you guys up to?
I'm playing dominoes.
Researching.
I'm rewatching Land Before Time on the cinema screen.
Of course.
I set up the whole room in dominoes. Everybody, look at me! No!
Is that training?
I have to do it all over again.
It was perfect balance.
I thought so. I need to change the bridge. I need a recharge.
Hey, if we're gonna be like out fighting bad guys, we should probably like have a thing that we say before we like fight the bad guys. Like, we're team this, and you're going to jail.
I'm trying to spot a common theme between our characters.
Looks like we got a new friend.
We live in a basement.
Basement heroes.
Basement bros.
Aw.
Okay, we've got a wild magic surge or two. Let's see how these go. I've lost my wild magic surge list. No, there we go. There it is. So I'm going to use the wild magic surge in the order that that we introduced ourselves. So Rachel will be 1, and Wings of Horizon will be 4. So Zelda, can you please roll me a D316?
Oh yes,
Very
that's
specific.
/roll 316.
Yep.
316.
No, 1D316.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh. Okay.
What are you doing up there? Get down. Sorry, my cat's being crazy. It's been raining for the first time in weeks, so she doesn't know what to do anymore.
There.
Hey, oh. There we go.
We have
See you later.
190.
190. And Domino? Winged Horizon, sir?
All right, 109. What do I need to do?
Just roll me a D316.
D316.
Mm-hmm.
A D316.
Yep.
So /roll 1D316.
1D316. Okay, that's a big number.
So
We rolled something high. Woohoo!
Overcharge, you're feeling really energetic. You can jump twice your height.
Wow.
200
That sounds like something I'd be good at.
Now, Domino, I need you to roll me flip a coin basically. Roll me a 1d2 or anything. Odds bad, evens good.
What do you look? Okay. Sorry, I have the cold room in my room, so
I'm loving how cold it is at the moment.
I'm in a
bit
basement.
blessing.
It's nice and chilly. I'm wearing a sweater, and it's 37 today.
You're kidding me? It's like 20 to 10, and it's still wearing light clothes, swim shorts.
Yeah, it's very strange for over here.
Yeah.
I think to be honest, if it was 37 every day here, Britain would just cease to function.
It is not built to function on 30, or did I say 27?
37.
Because it was 37 today. Okay. Yes, Britain is not built to handle 37 degrees.
So on a 4, you grow 4 inches, Domino.
You can knock over even more dominoes.
Yep.
Oh wow.
You grow.
Okay, how tall am I now?
I don't know how tall you were to begin with, so that's up to you.
Hey. Are we all supposed to be playing like little kids, or are we playing actual?
Up to you.
How tall is everybody else?
I can play someone who's like 4'5". I'm a kid.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of kids.
Okay, I'm 5 foot now because I'm taller. Thanks to this magical power.
I'm gonna say I'm on the short side for a kid because I can't, off the top of my head, think the right sort of height for a kid.
Average child. Around what age of child are we? Like 10-ish?
Yeah. Pokemon trainer age.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that'd be 10. That would be 10. Okay. So whilst you're all sitting around, you see Overcharge getting full of energy and jumping twice their normal height and all the rest of it. As you're watching Land Before Time, suddenly there's a crackle, a familiar crackle, as the screen winks out and winks up again. It is the commander of your team, or at least mission directive giver. Could you tell me what he looks like, or they look like even?
A bit like John Voight, maybe?
Old man quickly Googles.
The guy who sends the messages in Mission Impossible.
Oh, I see. Now I definitely can't do his voice, but I'll. Okay, yeah, he can look like that. He tunes in and says, "What's your team name?"
City name Brownsville.
What was it? Singing in Brownsville.
I don't know. Uberville.
Uberville. Cool. Uberville, we need you. There is a cat burglar in town, and they're trying to steal the biggest diamond ever to be displayed at the museum. It's on display this weekend. Right now.
Not again.
Uh-oh. That's a cat burglar. The burger. Let's make some burgers.
Shouldn't they be
Cat
burgling
burger. Well, it's a good thing it's this weekend because I have school, so
True.
my availability hours are pretty low right now.
It's true. Not even hero work is a good excuse to skip school.
That's true.
You think the teacher would take the cat ate our homework? Excuse, a cat burglar ate our homework?
Doubt it. We're meant to have secret identities.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should get going soon. Is there what do we know? What did he tell us anything else? Just that this cat burglar is gonna steal it?
Yeah, do you know anything about their plans?
We know that he usually likes to enter at night and take things at night time. But
It's just
Let's wait for him.
a sleepover at the museum.
Night at the museum, perhaps?
I could catch him. We could set up some cages, and I could push them over and knock him on top, and
I
catch
love
him
that
like
idea.
a mouse.
Or we set the box up and then you prop the stick up with the box and you bait under the box and then you just pull the string out and jump on
And I
it.
just have to push things on, click, 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 and he'll just see it coming, and he'll be like, "Oh wow, that's really cool." Oh no!
I could bring the prehistoric exhibits to life and chase him down into a trap.
that just went from 1 to 100 really quick.
Inspector, I think we have this handled.
Excellent. We rely on you as always.
That's very brave of you. Thank you.
Let's go, basement bros.
All right. I have to stop at home and pick up some pajamas and
Well, I
sleep.
assume we do all of our hero work in our specially modified hero pajamas.
Yes, absolutely. We have 2 sets of pajamas or 2 sets of hero clothes. 1 pajama and 1 regular.
Oh no! I think the cat burglar is breaking into my place and doing construction.
For free?
I think I'm gonna go with one of you guys. I feel alone. I feel kind of afraid of being. I don't like the dark.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll make sure that we have some lights on.
I'm bringing my glow in the dark dominoes.
Ooh, make sure you grab a flashlight.
That's a good
Good
idea.
idea.
Should we bring some snacks as well? In case we have to do a long-term stakeout?
I'll see if I can pick up some chips.
Bring juice boxes.
Bring some Capri Suns.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you make your way to the museum? And you can stop and pick up all your items, but what do you use to get about? Do you have like
Bike.
a team? Okay.
Oh, do we all have bicycles, Stranger Things
Yes.
style?
Yes,
No,
yes,
we have
absolutely.
flying bicycles, don't we?
I mean, the agency that employs us is very wealthy. I'm sure they could outfit us with flying bicycles.
Yeah, they even go underwater, right? They even go underwater. They can turn into anything. They can go into submarine, or the bike mode, or the plane mode.
I think we're
I've
kids,
seen that
so
kind
I
of
don't
stuff
think you
in
can say
comics.
no.
And they can all form together. Like if you want to go to submarine, they can form together like a transformer.
A tandem submarine.
Made out of
Tandem
bicycles.
Submarine.
Powered by our own power. We're gonna go really fast.
It's pedal power.
Well, we better get
Pedal submarine.
overcharged to do most of the pedaling then, because there seems to be some super power going on there.
I'm strong enough. I can do it.
I believe
All right.
you.
Okay, so you can fly around town on your bikes, picking up all the juice boxes and pajamas that you need. Do you guys want to interact with the shopkeepers and things, or would you like to speed through?
I'm okay with going to shopkeepers and stuff. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna eat everything.
Let's
I'm
RP
hungry.
it all.
Yeah,
kinda
although
chubby too.
I think I already spent my allowance this week, so you guys might have to cover the Capri Suns.
That's okay. I think my mom actually picks them up, so we'll have to. I'll just stop at my house and see what's in the pantry.
Awesome. We'll leave the bikes outside your front yard when we go in and grab them.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's here. His mom's the best.
She secretly like helps provide for our hero work.
Yeah, I'd RP me yelling at my mom, but my mom might actually answer me.
So as you come in, your mum is in, and she's totally down with the whole thing as well, and she's like, oh, Overcharge, what are you doing here? I thought you were with Domino this afternoon all night, doing some sort of secret mission.
Yes, we're going to the museum, and we're having a sleepover at the museum.
Okay.
There's this cat burglar, and the inspector, he called us and told us that we need to like catch him, and
Oh my god, there's a cat.
don't tell anyone, okay? He can't.
Of course. But if you're going to the museum, I know one thing you need.
What?
Juice boxes.
Absolutely. You always got me covered.
And yeah, she'll give you a big old like bumper pack of like juice boxes.
I am going to like child carry because they're heavy. It's like probably like a 24 pack of juice boxes. So,
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't bring me. I'm like the fat Albert of the group.
Who's got the highest impact rating to carry all those?
I have a 3.
I got a 2.
I forgot to do that. Oh.
I'm not very buff.
So, let's see. Quick play instructions. Let's have a quick look at. I think it's a combat thing, is it? No, just carrying them. Okay, so with your impact,
Is a 20 plus your impact isn't it a contested roll? Or do you want to just do like
I'll do it like a CR check. I think we'll do roll your impact, which is a 1d4 versus a 2.
Do I add my impact to it? The D4 plus impact?
Yeah, I reckon you do.
Ta-da.
Nailed it. You could carry 2 of these if you wanted to.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm a strong kid.
When I see him, I would like to do my superpower and I say, get over here, and I grab one of the Capri right into my mouth.
Yep.
Cracking open a cold Capri Sun with boys.
Yeah. Okay, so what else would you like to do? Any other prep?
So I got the juice boxes. We gotta go get something to eat. We need snacks. That's for sure.
It's true. We should get like some. Well, we have to promote healthy eating. We should
Fruit
get
roll-ups!
some
The fruit version!
fruit roll-ups. Yes.
They have lots of fruit.
That's so healthy.
It
Does
is.
anyone
Let's get the
want me-
watermelon. I like the watermelon and green apple.
All about the raspberry.
Okay, so where are you going to get them from?
Uh-oh. Where's the set? I'm gonna only think of British supermarkets.
I kind of go in. I open up like a secret compartment in my friend's house's like basement, and I just and it opens, and I get hungry sometimes, and I pull out a box.
Awesome.
I think my bike has a little button that's like emergency rations, and it starts beeping, and then this canister kind of pops out, and it's got like emergency Fruit Loops.
Awesome.
Wow, I need some of that like string cheese.
Cool. So you've got snacks, you've got drinks. Anything else you need?
We need something to sleep on. We can't just sleep on the floor.
Yeah, we've got our pajamas. We do need something comfy to take with us. Maybe we could roll up some duvets.
That sounds good. I think my mom might have an extra one. I'm gonna run back into my house.
I feel bad. We always rely on your mom for everything. She's so kind.
Isn't she?
She's like the mom to all of us.
This communal mom. Local
Yeah,
mom.
she's like,
I think she's probably got her own superpower at this rate.
it's really nice of her to let us all come over and hang out after school every day.
Well, I mean, where do you think my powers came from? So,
Hereditary powers?
hereditary powers, yes.
Yeah. She's like okay, I'm trying to think of a name that's not sounding absolutely horrific. Wow. My brain's so dark.
I just looked at the chat, and now all I can think is Alfred.
Yep, same. No, your mother's secret identity used to be Tupperware.
Tupperware, Betty Boop.
And she's known like this because as you come back in, she already has a Tupperware box full of exactly what you needed. What was it? A duvet. It's a Tupperware box full of a duvet, and this is her power. She's managed to squeeze the whole thing into a Tupperware box.
That's insane.
She's like, she can like airtight seal things.
Yeah, but when you open it, it's gonna come out like a snake in a can.
Very, very specific spatial manipulation.
Yes.
I like it.
I'm always ready when we open. I'm just my mouth open.
For the duvet.
And then it's just a duvet.
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, so I'm gonna run outside with the Tupperware. I got it, and I hold it over my head like a victory.
Awesome. Do you need anything else, guys?
I can't think of anything.
This is all my 10-year-old mind can think that we might need.
Yeah. Snacks, a place to sleep, our bikes, our pajamas.
Yeah.
And it's already getting dark.
I have a Game Boy.
True. Bring that.
Tetris power.
Yeah. The sun is setting. The sky is darkening.
We should
Okay.
Quick,
Step
let's
on it.
go.
Woo.
And my rockets come out of my bicycle.
So,
And I'm just holding on by two hands.
I've got an eco-friendly bicycle, so it's very quiet.
very nice. Very nice.
You got one of those ones that just doesn't have pedals. You just like run. You run it.
I look back and I'm like, where'd everybody go?
I'm like, please wait for
I'm
me.
already here. It's almost closing time.
What's the point? It's got to be closed before we stage our stakeout.
Don't we have to sneak in and just hide?
The inspector, he really should have given us a key, but
It might be easier to sneak in whilst the public is still milling around.
hey, and if we find the easiest place to sneak in, then we might know where the cat burglar's coming from.
How about the front door?
Let's just try the front door. And then the back door.
And then the fire door.
Is it still open?
So as you pull up to the museum, you can see that it is already closed.
We spent too long on the snacks, guys.
I'm
And
gonna jiggle the handle.
well, as you approach the door, you will see a large piece of glass cut out of the front door.
We're too late.
Well, I guess we found our way in.
All
I
right,
don't-
team.
That's true.
I don't know if I can fit through that hole.
Guess we all gotta try. Or we just break the rest of the window, but that seems a little bit property damaging.
How about one of us goes in and then whoever goes in first unlocks the door and everyone else can go in?
You're so smart.
You're the smart one.
Yeah. But we need a smart one, and now we need a small one. Who's the smallest?
I think it was Dynamite, wasn't it? You said
I
you
think
were
I'm pretty
short
small. Yeah, I'm a little kid. So yeah, I guess I will try and squeeze through that circle cut out of the glass.
Yep, you can squeeze through. I think I'm just gonna give that to you as a free action. You can just squeeze through that. It's been like it'll fit a cat burglar through definitely, so you can squeeze through as well, and
Nice.
you can unlock the door. Now,
Okay, I will try to unlock the door.
the door won't unlock, but it's a bit stiff. Maybe if you use your impact, you might be able to jiggle it open.
I will do that. So I'm rolling a d20 plus my impact score.
1d4.
1d4 plus impact. Okay. So it's just double checking a d4 plus impact.
I'm not even sure if you roll for it. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, you're right. You do roll a d20.
Aha!
Add your impact power score. Check if it's equal or greater to the d20 roll plus the Oma score. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
yep.
Oh dear.
Fortunately, this is only a level 5 lock, and
Whew.
the level 5 lock is easily busted. So you can break the lock and open the door.
Pow.
Hey,
Hi guys.
hi. Hi, welcome.
So yeah, we did
So-
that stealthily.
Do you see
I'm
any?
glad you're
any
first.
So there is a sign nearby which in big letters says main exhibit here, pointing to the floor up, and ahead of you there are some stairs.
I think we should go straight to the exhibit. It sounds like someone's already been here.
Yeah, should we try and be sneaky so they don't guess we're like here to catch them?
I think so. We should take it slow.
Slow and careful.
So will
So,
any of you be using your
let's-
powers to be sneaky?
My powers aren't very stealthy.
No, mine aren't either.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Oh god, who's Scoob?
Zoinks.
Kinky.
So as you get up the stairs, creeping stealthily, ahead of you you can see a long corridor with lasers going across it at different angles.
Okay, I think I need to go a different way.
It's really strange that the inspector wouldn't give us things to like deal with this stuff.
Maybe it's all part of our training.
Oh, he could be making us better heroes. I didn't even think of that.
Does anyone have a mirror? I don't want to use my Game Boy to try to see if that will stop them.
You don't want to break your Game Boy. Think how mad your
know.
mom would be.
Do we have any mirrors or anything? Where'd that
Mm,
glass go? Where'd that glass that was in the doorway?
Yeah, has he got some kind of glass removal ray?
There's got to be mirrors somewhere around here.
If you look around for a mirror, I will look around for any kind of like ventilation grates or another way through.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look for a mirror. So, would that be a power roll for investigation or an impact?
If it's something we're just doing physically, it's impact.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, impact.
Cool.
We roll D20 plus our impact.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys want to go first?
I'm investigating with him.
Cool. And I'm looking for an alternate means of getting there. So...
20 plus impact.
Oh god, no, I'm rolling so badly today.
Yeah.
This place doesn't even have air conditioning.
I rolled well.
I think I rolled well too.
You did.
Yeah, okay. So So Overcharge, you were looking for glass, right? Overcharge?
Domino. Yeah, Domino's going back to the door to see if we
I
can
was
find
looking.
Okay.
I was looking for some sort of mirror.
Okay, so you're looking for a mirror, and Domino, you're going back to see.
if there's any, if that glass circle that was cut out, if it's sitting around somewhere.
Yeah, it's sitting down right next to the door there.
Gosh, how did I miss it?
You can find in one of the against one of the pillars there is a mirror which is got like a bend in it. It's sort of like a hall of mirrors sort of mirror.
Ooh. So is it small enough that I can like pick it up or take it off the?
You could try and take it off the wall.
Or move it? Okay, I'm gonna try and take it off the wall without dropping it or...
I'm gonna sit down and eat my Fruit Loops. I had the munchies.
Well, it's important to stay hydrated, so I'm gonna like crack open my Capri Sun.
Yeah, let's all just take a snack break.
I feel like we've already accomplished a lot.
I'm snack break downstairs because those stairs are really hard work.
We could sit in the cafe.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Okay, so to take it off the wall, I have to make another roll, don't I?
Mm-hmm. There'll be an impact roll again.
Hey!
Okay, so on a 17, you can take it off the wall with ease. How do you do it?
I'm gonna, like, because I figure, like, it's pretty heavy, so I'm gonna have to, like, get down on my, like, bend down and, like, really lift with my legs, because I learned how to lift properly from other superheroes.
Of course. Yeah.
From all the comics that tell you to lift with your legs, not with your back. And I'm gonna pull it off the wall and try and like put it underneath my arm, and then walk back to kind of like where we were having a snack break.
Yep. So you can join the snack break with your mirror in tow.
Hey, guys! I found a mirror. It should be able to like maybe reflect the lasers. So
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So shiny.
also, just from looking at the lasers, do they go right to the ceiling?
Some go across, some go on diagonal, some go straight up. It looks like you could maybe try and navigate them.
The classic lasers.
And now, Dynamite, you rolled a 9, right, for looking for another way around?
I did.
Well, there is a section of wall nearby with a grating on it.
Ooh, so if the lasers thing doesn't work, we have another option, guys.
I'm
We should
coming
probably
back.
try that first.
How big is this mirror? Is it like that big?
Yeah, it's let's say it's 4 foot long and 2 foot wide.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try and get through the lasers. If you can go through the grate at the same time, we can possibly see if we can both make it to the end. Because if which probably won't happen because I'm pretty good at this, I think. If I get all the way through, or if I hit a laser, you can get there and turn the lasers off on the other side, right?
Yeah, there might be a switch or something.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to kind of tiptoe my way through the lasers, and if there's an area that's too hard to manage, I'm going to see if I can like turn the mirror and try and redirect lasers.
Okay. This feels like another impact.
Been rolling well so far. Not awful.
Okay, so on a 13, you head through and you sort of moving around one, you use the mirror to deflect another one, and then just as you're going through, your foot touches one of the lasers, and all the lasers immediately depower, an alarm goes, and there's a loud crash from ahead in the main exhibit, and you hear someone go, "Oh no!"
Let's go!
The lasers are off, guys.
You
Let's
found the
run.
cat burglar.
So I'm
Let's
gonna,
follow
yeah,
the voice.
run.
Yeah. Leg it off to the voice.
I'm running behind everybody. Guys, wait up!
Okay, so as we get round the corner, you can see a large cage has come down from the ceiling, and there, in stereotypical black and white colours, is a cat burglar. He stands in the cage with his arms crossed.
Is he an adult or is he a kid as well?
He is a kid as well.
Ooh.
Out of the cage?
He's just pouting.
What school do you go to?
Didn't your mom tell you not to steal?
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't. No. He says, "Yes, well done, Uberville. You have caught me."
He's a foreign exchange student.
I have a question. Are you calling this
very
Uberville?
convenient.
'Cause I thought this city was named Uberville.
Oh, I'm.
We represent the city.
Ah. No,
We
I
are the.
I was asking earlier for like the team name, and when you guys gave me Uberville, I assumed that's what you meant.
No, I thought it was a city. That's why I said Brownsville first. I was like, maybe Uberville's better. No, are we like the Basement Bros?
We can be the Basement Bros.
We could do the Basement Bros. I think that's.
It sounds like a cool band name.
Okay.
We
well,
change our team name up frequently.
I see you have.
No
gone
one really
through
knows.
Yet another team name change. Okay. Well. Anyway, you have caught me.
Seems very
Hashtag-
convenient, guys.
No cat burglars.
I was
Is
hoping
the-
to see a cat.
Is the diamond in the display still, or or disappeared?
You cannot see the diamond on the display.
Where's the diamond, you perp?
I
My
guess-
mom used that word once. I think it's the right word.
I guess I do not know. I have not seen it.
I have some fruit by the loop. Watermelon.
You better tell us or I'll squirt you with this Capri Sun. Only takes one.
You have
And you'll.
already caught me. I do not know where the diamond is.
Can we search him? He's in that cage, right?
It's okay. The guards are bringing the dogs out anyways.
Yeah, I heard
This-
they like cat burglars.
Just by looking, do I see if he has like some obvious bump in his clothing?
He doesn't seem to.
Are you working alone or are you working with friends?
Who do you work for?
I always work
Hey,
alone.
your
I
leader.
am the notorious Felix cat burglar.
Wait, you the guy in those adverts?
No, we've got a branding argument. It's big merchandising solicitors involved. It's very awkward.
Oh man.
I can share my fruit roll-ups with you if you want. I'm so hungry and I start eating the Fruit Loops.
I mean, I would not mind a Fruit Loop.
But what
Can
can
you
you
give us a
eat?
clue where
You
the
have to
diamond
share.
Yeah.
I guess it was not here when I got here.
Are you lying? If you do,
think
your pants are gonna be on fire.
I don't know if I can trust a cat burglar.
Yeah, if you were a dog burglar, we could probably trust you, but cats are so shifty.
I have the Tupperware box, and this thing's loaded.
Yeah, you remember the superhero Tupperware. She's been out of the scene for a while, but you don't want us to unleash her powers on you.
It's just a Tupperware box.
Guys, this is hard.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, I will not help you. It was not here when I got here.
Well, I think you might be telling the truth. His pants are on fire.
That's
Does
true.
he have a Does he have a mask on?
He does. He has an eye mask.
Maybe we should call John Voight and tell him that the capital. I can't say that word. That the capital.
Burglar?
Yeah, that.
Does the cat got your tongue?
It does. What powers are these? But he doesn't have the diamond.
I think he knows something still. Do I recognize the cat burglar at all? Like, anything about it? Does the features look because I assume he's about our age.
Yeah, he sort of looks like the foreign exchange student that's just recently come into class.
Your voice sounds awfully familiar.
No, I do not think so.
You can flashlight at him. You're under interrogation.
Oh,
you have to tell the truth.
Is that you, Cameron?
Roll-ups.
Well, I can tell you that the diamond is not here.
Did you see any sign of who took it?
No.
Sounds legit.
If you are who I think you are, I know who your mom is.
No, please don't tell my mother.
To ground you for a month, you won't be able to do any more burglaries. That's even worse than jail.
And no climbing trees.
And dry food.
C'est la vie.
Can we try to roll impact between us to see if this persuasion might just so we kind of feel like he's telling the truth?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Who's the most impactful wants to roll it? I think Domino's been doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Want me to?
Roll that impact, son.
Oh. I'm still eating.
Hey, time out for a second. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Never mind, I'm good.
So it was all fine in the setup, and then oh no, I'll be alright tonight. He could be telling the truth.
Damn it, he's still hard to crack.
I mean, if we just wait here, he'll get hungry.
Stake out.
Let's eat in front of him. I put the glass panel in front of everybody. Who's hungry?
Tell you what, I was filled up by my very sugary Capri Sun. So you guys watch him. I reckon it might be worth taking a look at the crime scene in close detail.
I can follow you, but Domino, you just keep eating around him. You'll make him hungry. I can see it in his eyes.
I am so very, very hungry. Maybe I could just have a little bit of the fruit roll.
You have to tell me something first.
What?
Flashlight.
Ah. Perhaps I could tell you of a good place to hang out in town?
I love these fruit roll-ups. Now I'm going to start my green apple fruit roll-ups. Special versions.
Dino, what are you investigating?
I want to check out whether the diamond was housed in a case or a stand. I want to just kind of be looking over the whole thing for any kind of marks or signs of crime.
Signs of crime. Well-known signs of crime. Okay, so as you look at the case, you can see that there is a glass box over a small stand.
Is there any is it any dust that's been shifted by someone sneakily removing it?
There is a little bit of dust that's been disturbed around it, yes.
I look for any kind of footprints that might lead away.
I think you're onto something, Dynamite. I just thought I'd add that.
Thank you.
So, there are footprints leading up to the stand, and then leading to where the cat burglar is standing.
Damn it, you've muddied the waters.
What about Clockwork? Anything you'd like to do?
I am sorry. Because I was adjusting my audio stuff, I kind of like phased out for a second. But
Is that Capri Sun?
yeah. I am going to be kind of, I guess, watching the cat burglar from like the other side while they kind of taunt him to make sure he doesn't get away or like try to do anything.
Yeah, no, he seems, do you know what? He seems strangely compliant.
Oh, okay.
Almost as though this is what he wanted.
Playing us.
Yeah, maybe he's distracting us.
Or this could be a trap.
Oh no.
Search for traps.
It's a trap!
Mr. Cat Burglar, did you make that square hole in the glass on the way in?
I thought it was a circle. Oh. Darn it.
I did make the hole in the glass, though it was not square.
That was the right answer.
You get a gold star.
I was seeing if I could catch him, see if he was lying to me.
So your Uber phone goes off.
We all have one?
One of you does, or at least
Is
two
it like
of
a
you.
group call?
Yeah, why not?
We'll gather around it.
It's
Yeah.
the inspector. Have you caught him yet?
Well, we
He's
found.
in a cage.
Yeah, we kind of caught him in a way. But
I kind of angle the phone so that he can see the cat burglar in the cage.
Ah, good. Do you have the diamond?
well, that's
About that.
That's a negative.
Ah,
it's missing, but apparently the burglar is here.
Seems very happy with his position, which is rather strange.
Well,
Do you know if he worked with anyone?
no, the cat burglar always works alone. For years and years, the cat burglar has plagued our city.
I have an idea. Maybe he stashed the diamond so that when he gets let out, he can take it later.
Could be in a hiding place.
Okay, I will tell you. Look, I will give you one clue. X marks the spot.
Treasure.
I look on the floor. Am I standing on an X?
No.
It's not treasure if we don't get to keep it.
Do I look like a pirate, Mr. Cat Burglar?
It is buried under a big X.
Is there a map?
He says, yes, there is a map.
Can we have it?
As long as you give me 3 Fruit Loops.
That's a
Fruit.
lot.
Yes.
I'll pitch
I'll give you
mine.
2.
Okay, I'll
If I-
take 2.
That's right.
Okay, I give him 2 Fruit Loops.
Thank you.
No,
Here's the map.
wait. Oh, I was gonna give him one and tell him he gets the next one after.
Damn it. It's almost
But
as
we
if
got
we're
it.
kids.
We got the map. We're too trusting.
So where's the X on the map?
There is a big X just outside the city on like a big like wasteland.
That's a long way away.
How'd you get the diamond all the way over there? You just stole the diamond now.
I tell you, the diamond was not here when I got here.
Then
how do you know
Why
where
would
it
you?
is?
Why would you be here if you already have a map for over there?
Because I had to get the map. The map was here. I had to follow the clues.
Oh, it's like
So, the map was in the exhibit. There was no diamond after all.
How do we know this diamond is even real?
It's cubert zirconia. It's glass.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose if we tell John Voight to send back up to secure the cat burglar, we could run after the supposed location of the diamond.
I think that's a smart idea. I think he's still on the phone, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'll
John?
send a few.
Did you get all that?
I did indeed. I'll send some people your way. Move along. They'll be there shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, send your dogs.
The dogs.
Bring at least one dog.
And Fruit Loops.
Better save some of those fruit roll-ups for the dogs. They're hungry.
We leave like a Capri Sun.
But just outside of reach.
So mean.
I kick it through the bars. Take it, you filthy animal.
Okay.
All right, I think we should go.
Yeah, we did leave the bikes outside. I don't remember if we locked them.
I think classic style, it's like a small town and we just like tossed them on the grass before we walked in.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright, guys, let's do this.
let's head to that X.
Yeah.
Bye, cat burglar.
Au revoir.
Have a good one. Best
Yeah,
of luck in your endeavors.
On the way out, I have to try very hard, like, not to steal little dinosaur exhibits. But we are the good guys. We don't steal.
That's right. So
I
I'm
really
gonna get
need
on
to
my
come by.
the rocket.
So
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
you guys can get out to this that desert wasteland very quickly, and as you approach the spot marked on the map, you can see like a large sort of cat creature. Except it's-
Is it alive? Is it like, or is it like a sculpture? You said it's alive.
It's
Sorry.
it's like one. It's like almost like a Thundercat. It's one big like humanoid cat.
Okay.
That's a big cat.
Do they look
I
like a
should've
hero
already
or a
done something.
villain?
What color suit is he wearing? That's how I'll know.
Black.
Ah, that's,
Oh, he's
yeah.
definitely a villain.
Should we be sneaky, guys?
That's definitely villainous. Villainous action.
Well, this is Uberville, so I guess that makes him an Uber villain.
Woo!
Oh.
You put in the puns after all.
Someone has to.
Yeah, just clawed that one in.
We better catch him in the act.
Oh, that pun was just perfect.
Oh man.
Spectre,
come
you're
on.
still on the phone?
Your pun's just on up to scratch.
Oh!
All right, we should handle this villain.
Yeah, we probably should. I think he's probably heard us laughing by now.
Yeah, he's feeling a little bit, a little unsure about the whole being a cat thing now with all the puns flying around,
I think we should just pause and see if he's actually a villain or not.
That was a very clever, subtle one.
I was trying to sneak it by. Is there someone laughing in the background somewhere?
Oh, sorry. That's somebody selling like stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought I was just really funny.
The cat. No.
Oh gosh.
Does he see us?
Not yet.
Should we approach in a friendly way? Try and pretend that we've got no idea what this diamond is, and we're just out for a stroll in the wasteland.
In pajamas? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it like the middle of the night
Everyone has wasteland pajama slumber parties these days.
in the
I
woods?
think you sound right. Like that sounds right.
We try and capture him with the power of friendship.
What if I throw some fruit roll-ups over near him, and we just keep leading him to us, and we can toss a box on top of him? Or
We could do the box idea.
How many
How
fruit
big
roll-ups
is
do you have?
robot cat? I have
Any
a.
fruit roll-ups?
It's like an unlimited supply. Like she just reaches into this box and they just keep coming out.
I've only had about 5 of them so far. Come on, guys.
I don't know where the half the box went. I've only had like 3.
Well,
All right. I think we should investigate. Get close.
Yeah,
Talk.
sneak a bit closer, see what they're up to.
I try to sneak
So do I.
up to the cat, behind the cat.
Downwind of the cat.
Okay, so as you guys sneak up, let's get some impact rolls for sneaking.
Yeah. No, it isn't Discord. Do it properly.
An impact, you said?
Oh crap!
Yeah.
I did it wrong. No.
Unless you have any sneaking powers, then you could use your power instead.
Okay. Impact.
Ooh,
It's not bad.
I'm not a sneaky person.
So what are we're rolling 20s, right? I haven't done any rolls yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll actually be plus impact, so that'll be 20.
20. Excellent.
Oh wow.
So for the most, do you all sneak together as a group, or do you sneak separately?
Groups of 2, I think.
I
So
sneak like a velociraptor.
And who are you grouped with?
Mm.
Let's go, overcharge.
Let's do it.
You and me, clockwork.
Yeah. So we sneak together.
So as this person is there, they're sort of like digging a little bit, and their ear cocks around towards overcharge, and they jump and they see you.
I'm gonna yell at them because I think they said shriek and not sneak.
At this point, as they train,
I'm gonna shriek at
Awesome.
him.
looks like a bird.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna toss. I think I still have that glass panel with me, right?
yeah, sure.
I'm gonna try to toss it like a frisbee at them.
Okay, make me an impact roll, and we'll see how that goes.
I still have my loaded duvet.
Yeah, it hits this cat person and deals 1d4's worth of damage.
Oh boy.
Would you like to roll that?
Domino strikes again. Da 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 dun.
And so, hang on, let me just you guys all get to go first. You all get to take a turn, and then it's the enemy, and then it goes. That's how initiative works in this
Cool.
game.
Can I use one of my powers?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. I will use my essentially my equivalent of my hold person power, and I will go like throw out an arm and then a great big dinosaur skeleton claw erupts out of the wasteland earth and tries to grab the Catman.
Whoa, that's so cool. It never gets old.
Yeah, and supposedly it stops the enemy from moving for 1 round, if it works.
Okay, so give me a power roll.
Nope, do it right.
Unfortunately, the hand comes out of the ground, tries to grab, and we'll call him Catman. Catman dives out of the way.
Catmandu.
Kathmandu?
So like I say, you all get a turn before the enemy has a turn. Who would like to go next?
I would like to try and jump on him because I have a large jump bonus, and I can jump almost 9 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can jump and like jump on him and like wrap my arms around him.
Jump on it, jump on it.
Okay, so why don't you give us that impact roll, and we'll give you an extra +2 because of your extra jumping ability.
Ooh.
So that's a 14 in total.
Okay, so on a 14, you can jump up onto his shoulders and grab him.
Also, I forgot, I will mark off one of my little power stars on my sheet to show that I've used one of them.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Listen, Catman, we don't have to take you in if you can prove to us that you aren't a villain.
Crime doesn't pay.
He stays silent.
I mean, if he did get a diamond, they're quite expensive, so I guess technically... But you shouldn't do it.
It kind of like evens out because like one day you'll be caught and then put in jail.
Yeah,
So,
my
like-
mom told me something about something called Calmer.
Calmer? I think I've heard
Calmer.
of that.
Yeah. I think it's COMMAR.
Are you
I
sure
think
that's right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Clockwork, you have
Clockwork,
a turn
save us!
for the...
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
save the plot, please.
Okay, I am going to, I guess, attack him with one of my powers. So, make a roll for that. Let's see. Okay, so that's a 9 to hit. Does it hit?
No, unfortunately not. So can you describe what your powers are doing?
Okay, so actually, I was gonna use the like kind of time loop power, where it's like the actual mechanics of the power is I hit him with the D3 power, and then the enemy continues to take a damage each turn for the rest of the battle. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But just...
So I guess in terms of like that missing, I guess it would show up as just kind of like a whoosh, like kind of like a shockwave almost, but then like nothing happens.
Yeah.
You'll get him next time, Clockwork.
Tell you what,
Thank you.
actually, give me another roll, because at the moment he's going to struggle to dive out of the way because Overcharge is holding him.
Okay. Here, give me a second. You said another roll.
Yeah. Oh.
7. I got on all my good rolls in the character
Yeah.
creation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Also, if he's rolling to dodge, do I have to roll as well?
No, he'll just, he's not rolling to dodge, it's just like his base dodge statistic, so
Okay.
he'll just sort of like jump with you still on his shoulders and land again. So, it is his turn, and he is going to grab Overcharge and toss him aside. Or them aside.
Overcharge, no!
Do I... Ooh. contested roll?
Yeah, you can contest that with your impact.
Can I try to
Ha!
catch him?
You've got it. Held on. Nice.
Oh, good job.
That's a hard roll to beat.
That was a hard roll to beat. Congratulations.
Beat it by 1.
We got this, guys.
And that is his turn. He just tries to struggle with overcharge, but
Get
overcharge.
over here!
I'm stronger than I look, Catman.
So are you pulling him over, Domino?
I'm throwing and get over here and throwing, I don't know, my spike chain thing at him or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
just my belt. And it's just, I throw my belt and I wrap it and it clings and
Whoa.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
check the hole.
My mom will let me use sharp-edged weapons.
It's actually just a belt. You know, I'm just cool like that.
I just have like a really cool stick that I found.
I have like a small hammer I nicked from my dad's DIY kit.
It's like a rubber mallet.
Yeah, but I don't know that. I think it's like super powerful.
It's like Meownier.
I even
Oh.
shave too.
Oh my god.
So, you pull him across. He comes across to you. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Make a power roll against his Oma.
All right, power roll. And how many power things do we get, actually?
You should have a power
6.
stat, right?
Got like a little tracker and you get 6 little stars.
6 stars? Okay. Got it. All right, I'm going to try to pull him next to me. And I just a d20 plus, I guess, my power.
Yeah, plus your power.
Wow, okay.
Well, let's see, because I've been rolling his stats wrong. So let's see. His defense is his d20 plus the Oma. Oh yeah, no, he just dodges.
This guy's so good.
I need a longer belt.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try your dad's belt next time. It's probably bigger than yours.
Probably. But I am pretty big too. I shave.
It's like the kid that has no hair but still shaves.
Who else would like to go? You all get a turn before the boss.
We all go.
Pat says I'm going faster than everybody else. I just grew 4 inches.
Is that still the first turn?
It's second turn.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess I can try again.
Do it.
Let's see. So, I am going to. I'm just gonna try to hit him. So my power. Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see. Roll. 1d20. Oh my gosh! I got a 5.
Oh wow.
Actually,
We're in trouble.
yeah.
Yeah. Dodges out of the way once more.
Okay, so I'm getting pretty mad at this point. It's like, you're not playing fair. So I yell at Overcharge to quick cover your ears. Then I do this super loud dinosaur roar like the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic Park. And I use my other power to give it a go, which deals D8 damage, split between 4 enemies in range. But there's just 1 enemy, so I assume the D8 just goes to the 1.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing the whole power thing right. Let's just get a little bit of clarification on this rule.
Yeah.
There is a descriptor on like the power is used for multiple things, not just your attack power, like
Have you-
your abilities.
Got that up, Zelda?
I can probably find it. It's up. Weaknesses, brainstorming.
I'm all the way up.
I will find it.
So for reference, I'm referring to combat power E,
Let's have a look at that. Combat power E. Up to 4 enemies, up to 5 spaces away. It's just the standard power, whatever action type is a standard.
So I guess I'd probably run up to be in range first to make sure I'm in range to hit him.
Mhm.
And then I would unleash my roar. So I will roll power. Plus 20. Oh, that's a little bit better.
Oh, yes.
Damn it!
So yeah, he dodges out of the way. I've just noticed as well that we've had a donation on the Kickstarter. It's gone from 4956 up to 4972. So thank you, whoever that was. Yeah, what? About £900 away from the total now. That'll probably be, I reckon, like $6,000 or something. I don't know. Conversions. But yeah, cool.
And this guy's good.
His dodge ability seems to be his best ability.
Yeah.
And overcharge.
I am going to try and use my power to boost the damage of Dino, my good friend Dino. So when you hit, you get an extra 2 added to your damage roll for the next 3 rounds. And I don't know if do I roll for that? Do I have to make like an above 10? Is that?
I don't think you do, because
Is it on the utility list?
yeah,
It is a support.
No, I don't think you do, because like you're receiving like aid. I think it's only against Oma when you're like trying to attack someone. So, oh, there!
Okay.
I've just found the multi-joint attack thing that you're talking about. Yeah, there's only a single target, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all of you, isn't it? So once again, as Overcharge is on his shoulders, inspiring Dynamite. How are you using your power? What does your power look like?
My power is kind of like electricity, so I'm like rubbing my hands together, and then a small shock of lightning hits Dynamite, and you feel like a surge of energy.
Power.
It's like building up static electricity.
It's over 9,000.
So, once again, the cat burglar is going to try and throw Overcharge off of his shoulders. He's going to do an impact roll versus your Oma.
You got this.
So he's trying to verse my Omer.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. I am. So it's a D20 plus your Omer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Haha.
Woo!
It's been a good session for me.
Yeah, you once again stay on top of, stay on the shoulders. And
Everyone's
so
dodging like mad.
it goes back round to you guys.
Is
Quick
Catman
question: how many
feline
Omers do we have? We have 4 starting out.
You have 2 plus whatever you decided to add to it.
So I thought you just had 3 points where you could put through all 3 things.
Yeah, but it's all of them start on a base of 2.
Everything starts at 2?
Yeah.
So impact, power, and Omer start at 2, and then you add 3. You can add it as 111 or 210 or.
Oh.
I think Catman is feline anxious.
Oh.
How close are we to the? How close am I to the cat burglar right now?
Let's say 3 spaces.
3 spaces?
Yeah.
Can I? So he's not adjacent to me then.
Sorry?
The cat's not adjacent to me. Adjacent.
Well, I mean, it depends. What do you mean by adjacent? I'm not.
The move that I have, it says it's combat. Which one is it? Yeah, combat H4. Oh wait, that can't be it. That's really high level. It's combat. It's combat H.
Yeah.
It says up to 3 enemies with at least 1 enemy adjacent to the hero.
So you could move so that he's adjacent to you.
Okay, I'd like to do that and then do my standard action if that's possible. To do my combat H 1d6 plus, I guess, power.
Yeah. So it's 1d20 plus your power to hit versus his Oma.
Okay, 1d20 plus my power. My new power is 3. Oh yeah.
Oh, and
Oh no.
Scrat, the power is used for extrasensory capabilities derived from a specific source of power. So you can use that attribute when trying to detect things of your surroundings, like traps or clues, and when things are off. So it's kind of like insight and
Spidey senses.
Yeah.
I think I'm just really hungry right now. My stomach is grumbling.
You shouldn't have given the cat burglar your Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Well, I missed him.
Okay, I'll try again with my roll. Now I'm feeling all kind of beefed up by Overcharge's power.
Yep. Yeah. So you've got
Okay,
the
so
extra, an
it's-
extra +2.
So it's a +2 to damage, not to the roll.
Is it
I'm not sure.
overcharge?
You should be getting a +2 to your damage.
Damage. Okay.
Overcharge is like the dictionary of our group. Like, let me think. I know this answer.
Damn it. One good roll.
It's all up in here.
It's all over.
I just.
This guy.
So, Clockwork and Overcharge, you've already had your go this round, haven't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so-
believe so.
So, Clockwork.
Yes, I am actually gonna try to do the time loop thing again. So I'm going to roll. Let's see, for power, and that is going to be a 19.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, you got him.
Okay, so when I roll damage, is it just the roll, or do I add my power to that too?
I think it's just the roll, right?
Okay, sure. So I'm going to do 3 damage to him, and then he's going to take 1 damage like every turn from now on. I
Okay.
believe that's how it works.
Wow.
So just kind of like
Got you on your tail.
hits him, and then he kind of gets like trapped in it, almost like he keeps moving like in the same way over and over.
Clockwork, you're so cool.
Thank you.
He's stuck in the trying to throw Overcharge off him action. So he's gonna do his impact once more versus your Oma.
Okay, and oh, he gets me.
At
Oh,
last,
no!
he throws you from him, and I think you'll take 2 points of damage as you thunk onto the ground. As you.
That's my friend.
Overcharge!
I'm gonna roll again and try to bust him.
Here we go. Now here come all the high rolls.
That's my friend. Oh, and I put my whole body into it. Stick a fruit roll up in my mouth, and then hit him. That's where I get my energy.
And you're doing your combat move, right? Combat move H.
That is, so it's a D6.
Oh,
Jeez.
but no
Ouch!
less, he looks pretty stunned by it. He looks pretty knocked back.
That'll teach you. Like I said, crime doesn't pay. Where's the diamond?
I will follow up with my rubber mallet and go, yeah, what he said. Where's the diamond?
The cat creature looks at you all, and as Clockwork's 1 damage hits it again, it passes out.
Oh, we went too far.
It fainted. It retracts back into its Pokeball. It's...
Well, that wasn't very helpful. Where's the X?
There's a big X on the ground where he was digging.
He must have been hungry because you just gave him a knuckle sandwich.
Oh.
Woohoo! I look over and do I see a diamond in there?
No, but you do see where he's begun to start digging.
It's time he took a cat nap.
Did
Well,
he have a shovel that he was using?
No, he was just digging with his hands.
Guys, we should all dig together.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'll
Let's
just
dig.
get around and start.
Should we roll impact for that?
Yeah,
So-
why not?
He does the
Yeah.
best.
Oh,
Wow. Natural 20.
I'm still energized.
Oh, shoot, I didn't press. I didn't do the backslash thing.
You know, there's a button you can push. If you go to like, there's on the left side, there's like a little dice, and it has like dice roll, and you can just
Okay.
add. It's an advanced roll. You can just +4 or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, also, if you do a roll quite often that you type, you can just press up in the chat box.
Got it.
Oh, that's 2.
So, with a nat 20, Overcharge is overcharging into this hole. Dirt's flying everywhere. And it's not too long until you find a box.
You see, like, me, like, there's the hole, and it's all sunk in. You just see, like, my hand come out of the hole and have a box.
Overcharge. Whoa.
Okay, now I need help to get out.
I use my fruit roll-ups to wrap around his wrist and pull him up out of it.
He's gonna get all sandy.
Yeah, no,
Why was I using my dad's belt when I could use my fruit roll-ups? Jeez.
That is
Get
quite
over
a
here.
fantastic superhero weapon.
So yeah, you
I'm
can
going to
pull
yeah,
him up.
climb up.
Okay,
Most
I pulled him up.
certainly.
And so what you got there?
Well, it's the box. I assume there's the diamond in it, but I think we need to open. And I'm gonna like drum roll. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
I'm gonna try and open it.
The box opens.
Oh, it's not locked?
Nope.
Vicious.
Inside, there is no diamond.
Dang it!
Oh,
Foiled again.
There is a note.
Come on, Overcharge. Tell us the damage.
What does the note say?
The note says, "Ah ha ha ha, fooled
Classic.
again." Uberville / crossed out, Basement Brothers / crossed out the other names. Thank you for leaving, as I have escaped the museum with the diamond in tow. Ha ha ha.
I knew he was fibbing.
You gotta go after him, guys.
We
Yeah.
gotta find
his hands are
him.
gonna be on fire pretty soon. It has to be. My mom told me that.
Just look for the smoke.
This is true. But where would you go with a priceless diamond if you stole one?
He's probably building a super laser.
No! I was gonna say maybe he went to the bank, but that's much cooler.
He's just trying to take over the world.
Ugh, they always do that.
But we stop them every time. Yes, except this time.
Maybe we should call John Voight and say, What happened, man? You were meant to catch
Yeah,
it.
he was supposed to be watching him.
Yeah. And so John Voight will say, without your powers, Uberville / Bracement Brothers, the cat burglar escaped the cage and made away.
Didn't you leave the dogs with him?
The dogs were not enough. They just weren't enough.
Oh no.
What? Dogs are always
I
enough.
gave him 2 of my rolls.
I think we need some new management.
I think your mom should be our manager.
My mom could do that.
She'd be great. Maybe she has
Think
some.
of how well packed everything would be.
Oh, it'd be great. We just put the villains in their own Tupperware containers.
That's genius.
We could just put them in jail, like open up the Tupperware and they just like pop out.
Oh dear. Well, we gotta track this guy down somehow.
I was channeling my inner child and I spilt my drink.
Bringing realism to every session.
Exactly.
So what do you want to do?
Well, we need to go after him.
We gotta find him. We gotta track him.
Yeah. Is there any clue, like, on the note where he could have gone? Like, do we know where his secret hideout is or anything?
Why don't you give me one of them power rolls?
Okay.
We got this, Clockwork.
Hey. Let's see. The power.
Oh, how many nat ones have we rolled today?
This is my second one.
Oh
so...
wow. So with the nat 1, you can't tell. It's a mystery. This paper gives you no secrets, no clues.
Rug.
Can I? There, after you.
I was gonna say, does anyone else want to look at this? Because I can't figure anything out.
I could try do some science or something on it.
Yeah. I'll hand the note to you.
I will study the note closely. And this is a power roll, yes?
Yes, indeed.
It's not too bad.
That's not too bad. No, on a 15, you can tell that the note is actually written on paper that could have come from the local bank.
I knew it! Wait, Domino, what's happened? Hey guys, I guess we have a direction. This paper seems to be written on something that could have come from the bank. Could be like kind of paper they print bills on.
I think
Oh,
we
no.
should go there first. Maybe
Yeah.
we can ask.
Yeah.
We should stop him. Maybe he's robbing the bank.
Or maybe he's cashing in the diamond.
I got this big diamond bank. Pay
To be
me.
fair, the good thing about that is it'll take him a long time to count out the number of notes that diamond's worth.
Also,
Yeah.
he can't do it until morning.
This is true, unless this is one of those banks that's open 24/7. Or
Does
he
her
used
town
the
have a 24/7 bank?
or he used the diamond to make the super laser to then break into the bank.
We gotta stop him.
Stop this monster.
He'll get too powerful.
To the bank.
To the bank. Let's head there.
All right, we dramatic getting onto the bicycles and into the sun. Well, not the sunset, the night.
We're listening to some cool 90s music.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
it actually just ends up being All Star.
What do you mean? That is cool 90s music.
Okay, zooming down the highway.
Although at this point I probably am getting pretty tired because it's been like all day and then like most of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Have a Capri Sun. They're full of sugar.
We're like living off sugar. I'm like, I need a fruit roll. I need a Capri Sun. We're like going on our way. I got it like it's like almost empty hanging out of my mouth as I'm biking.
Cool.
So,
All right.
Right street. I don't think I've ever been to a bank before. I'm too young to have a bank account.
I've been in with my mom, but I don't understand how it works. She just like asks them for money and they give her money. It's weird.
Whoa.
I don't know why.
Try that.
I don't know why the cat burglar just doesn't ask the person for money at the bank. I'm sure he'd give him some.
Yeah. But diamonds, I guess, are prettier.
True.
Anyway.
Okay, so as you guys approach the bank, you can see there is an open window down the side.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe if we wait outside the window for him to come out, we can catch him.
What if he comes out through a different window?
Well, maybe one of us should stay at the window, and then
Maybe
the
we
other
should do
one.
a pincer movement.
Yeah. So one of us waits at the window, and maybe we like try and like scare him to go through the window, and he won't know one of
I
us
like
is there.
that.
All right. Can I make a trap?
I can make scary sounds.
All right. I would like to make a sticky fruit roll-up trap. So when he
It's like
when he
Wicket.
goes through the window, he gets stuck.
There.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. And as you get close to the window, you can hear voices, and you can hear, "I have found the diamond," and there's a much older voice that says, "You have done well, Henri."
Henri, I knew it.
Somebody lift me up.
Do I recognize that name from the
How
class?
high is that window? How high is that window?
You can. It's only ground level. You can see through it if you want to see through it.
I'd like to peek through it and see how far away they are.
Okay, so anyone who peeks, you can see that they are just in the next room. There is the cat burglar, or maybe Henri, who is standing there, and there is a much taller figure in a suit wearing a black mask.
Spooky.
How many spaces is that?
5.
I'd like to, if the window's open, I'd like to use my fruit roll up, and go. Get over here, right at the diamond.
Well, that's the interesting thing. The diamond you can't see. All you can see is the case with the glass and the stand on it.
Kind of invisibility hocus pocus.
Oh. Never mind. I retract that.
You can hold on to it for a second if you like. You can hold on to it until you can see the diamond.
Okay, yeah. I have I have either a trap or a get over here thing ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm just rolling them out. I'm just rolling it out. Getting ready to.
The taller figure. Go on.
Oh, if you lick the end of the fruit roll up, it'll stick better. You make like a yeah, there you go.
So, the taller figure lifts the glass case from the thing, and water gushes out from underneath. As the water gushes out, you see a diamond appear.
Whoa.
It's like magic.
Hey, get back! Get over here!
The fruit loop hits the diamond, and it whizzes the 5 spaces out of the window towards you.
Really? I don't have to roll first. Woohoo!
Yeah, no, you get it.
Okay.
The two villains.
Are we the villains?
Look shocked, and they run.
They run. We can't have that.
Oh no. Can you use your powers out of combat?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure.
So
So
which one do you
I'm-
want to take, Clockwork?
I'm sorry?
Which one do you want to take?
I'll take the big masked one since he seems like he's in charge.
All right, I'll take the kitty cat.
Okay. So, I am going to use my other power. Let me see. So that is, oh my gosh. So I rolled a 6 to use my power.
You get him.
Oh, yay!
Oh wow.
So that is actually going to slow like you're gonna see the masked guy look like he's slowed way down, and from now on his travel speed is going to be treated as if each space is 3 spaces.
Oh wow, that's cool. And then I will do as I did before to the cat burglar, and call forth this big old dinosaur claw from underneath the ground. It does cause some property damage to the floor of the bank. I will probably get the agency to pay for that, but I try and get it to grab the cat burglar.
Okay, give me the roll. Oh no, this slippery cat burglar tumbles out of the way with his feline agility.
Dang it. Guys, we can't let him get away.
I got the
Hi.
diamond.
We have the diamond. Now we just gotta catch them. I'm gonna run next to the one closest to me. Probably the Felix.
Yep. Okay.
And I am going to do a straight impact roll and just like throw a big haymaker.
Okay.
This is for lying to me, you butt.
He ducks. He changes direction. He
dies.
does the running thing where like you change direction suddenly, and you have to run a few steps before you realize he's done it.
This guy.
And
So I think
Okay.
that's an action for all of you. The burglar's going to use his movement to run up some stairs and try and get away.
He's coming to the window?
wait, is it a burglar or is it a pergolar?
Oh boy.
I told you I'm gonna bring out the big guns for this.
The pun guns.
Pun.
Pun guns.
Too punny.
Big puns.
Okay, so
I hear him good.
but the masked figure, when he realizes he's slowed, he just sort of stops.
Uh-oh, what's he gonna do?
He just stops. I hand action back over to you guys.
Okay.
He's
I'm
under
gonna open
arrest.
the door.
on-
What do I see through the window? Are they anybody near the window? Is anybody near the window?
Yeah, you can still see the masked figure through the window. I think Overcharge has run in after the
After Felix.
after Felix. Dino and Clockwork, you're both stood out the window too.
I will probably like try and get through that window.
Yeah.
Does that use up all my action to do that?
No.
Okay, then I will give chase up the stairs.
Cool.
I'm also going to go in through the window and then I don't know, try to like tackle the guy that stopped. Maybe
Okay.
is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, why not? Give us a straight impact roll.
Okay. So, oof,
Oh,
no.
Yeah, they're a bit bigger than you.
Yeah,
But you can grip hold of them still.
yeah. I'm gonna jump and latch onto him and be like, "Stop it, you big butthead!"
That's bad language. Oh my gosh.
All right. I think I can go through the window. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit big, so would I fit through?
Yeah, you'll fit through.
Okay, I squeeze through, and then where did Felix go?
Felix ran along the corridor, and Dynamite has just started going up the stairs after Felix the cat burglar.
And where did the mask guy go?
He stayed in the room. He just started walking, and he started moving, but he couldn't really go very fast. And then Clockwork's just latched onto him.
I'm gonna chase after the burglar too.
Okay, so those of you that chase after the burglar, when you get up the stairs, you can see him.
I got Felix, guys. You guys just go after the
What are some things around the room? Like, is anything I can knock down or anything like that?
Yeah, okay. So there's it's like a bank area. So you've got like a linoleum floor. You can see several doors. There's some filing cabinets along the hallway. He's near a filing cabinet. There's also some like small ornaments and plants around.
Yes, body slam into the cabinet nearest me and make a domino into him. Crash.
Excellent. Let's have a power roll.
Okay, I'm not sure it's a power, but okay, let's do this. Power I plus 3. Okay. Boom!
Oh yeah, it knocks over,
boy.
and it knocks over. It lands on him, and he's like sort of stuck underneath it, like ah!
You have to open a checking account.
I will dash over and like try and help like secure him and hold him down. We'll try and tie his wrists with the Fruit Loop.
Yep.
I put a check mark on his head with the Fruit Loop.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yep.
All right, yeah, tying up those wrists.
Okay. And what about Clockwork downstairs with the masked person? You've been left alone with the masked person.
Yeah, I am just going to try, since I'm just like hanging onto his head, what I'm going to do is just kind of try to punch him in the head. So that's going to be a 19 to try to punch him in the head. Ooh.
Yeah, you hit him and he's just sort of like, ow, ow, stop it.
Yeah. So how do I roll damage for just regular attack rolls? I've been using just my powers.
But you can either take 2 or you can roll a 1d4.
Oh, right. Okay. I
You're
remember.
rolling pretty well.
Okay, so that is 2 damage anyway, so.
Yeah, you deal 2 damage. And it's his turn, so he's going to try and throw you off of him. Fortunately, he doesn't have that much impact. 15 versus a nat 20 plus your Omer, Clockwork.
Woo.
My Omer?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, what did I do? My bad, hold on. So that's, yeah,
So-
it's me.
He doesn't try and hit you though, he just grabs you and just sort of like picks you up.
Oh no! I'm just gonna like flail around while he's holding me up.
Scrappy Doo.
So,
Guys, where's Clockwork? I think it's your turn, Overcharge.
Oh, so I see that they have the perp upstairs taken care of. So I'm going to make my way back downstairs, where I probably hear a commotion.
Yeah, you can definitely
And,
see Clockwork.
So I am gonna run up with my box of Tupperware, and I'm gonna pull it open really fast.
Right in his midsection. Ouch!
Spring-loaded duvets.
You know, you can use your mother's power for this one. Her power score is +6.
Oh my god,
Woo.
she's a beast.
Hey.
Oh, even though he nearly dodges perfectly, the duvet wraps around them, and they are caught in it.
Whoa.
All right, Clockwork. Now tackle him.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this. So yeah, I am going to try to tackle him again. So that is 21.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna make him roll twice because he's. I rolled it several times. He fails. You can knock him. He
So-
sort of falls over onto the ground into the soft duvet.
The comfy
Great.
chair.
So I'm just like latched onto him, like, I got him!
We are the champions, my
Yeah.
friend.
No, I don't have any of the Fruit Loops if someone else wants to tie.
Outside, you can hear sirens, woo, woo, as people start beginning to turn up. And soon, what was his name? John White?
John Voight, yeah.
John Voight.
John
yeah.
Voight.
Yeah. John Voight walks in.
Guys, are we supposed to be in here?
He walks in and he says, congratulations, Uberville. You've caught them. We knew because of your trackers.
It's the basement
John,
bros now.
it's big pros, John. Come on. You gotta stick with the times.
Terribly sorry. He brushes his 50s moustache.
We updated our Instagram, you know.
Yeah, have you not been following the Tumblr page?
Come on, you can find us on Twitter as well.
I don't know, that one I can do.
Got that gig with Netflix for the TV series, remember?
So who is it behind the mask, he says?
Let's find out. I call from upstairs.
So are we going to do the great reveal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's pull off the mask of the person down, like, closest to the inspector. Because do we have both of them in the same room?
We can bring the other guy downstairs between us.
Okay.
Don't be
That's
giving us any catitude.
So, and you're pulling the mask off?
Yes.
Yep.
Pull the mask off.
Looks like we got a new friend.
As you pull the mask off, you can see the familiar figure, the familiar face of your maths teacher.
I knew math was evil.
Thank you for the raid, Susie.
Does this mean we all
It's
get
the dark
A's?
arts.
So,
I think this means we all get A's.
Oh, we better do. At least we don't get any homework because he's gonna be in jail.
Mr. Rufus, the evil math teacher.
No more algorithms for you, sir.
Or maybe, wait. He. Crime doesn't add up. Dang it.
oh dear.
Guys, this is algebraic.
Mathematical.
These puns are subtracting my life.
He thought he was a master of disguise.
Oh, I'm really divided about that one. But hey, at least we got to the root of the problem.
I mean, there was multiple perps.
Oh my god.
You guys really excelled at catching them.
It's really elementary, Watson.
I can't make any additions to that.
And as Boss Bedlam in chat says, I guess that sums it up. So how do the heroes celebrate? Except for having a great big sleep, of course.
And ice cream. I think we go get ice cream.
I think ice cream
And
is what
soft
all
serve.
90s kids do when they.
Yeah.
I'm out of fruit roll-ups, guys.
I think it's time
We
for
get
ice cream.
And then actually have our sleepover.
Yeah, in the basement with the cinema system.
Yeah.
So,
I got Jurassic Park.
fortunately, Tupperware appears and she puts the cat burglar and the mask and Mr. Rufus in Tupperware boxes and hands them to the commissioner, the inspector, and
I'm gonna fist bump my mom.
High five, guys!
and
Jumping high five.
She
You're so cool.
she is like, come on, I'll take you back to Domino's place in my mystery machine.
Wait, is this like some next?
Yeah!
Is this some next gen stuff? Is your mom like Velma or something?
She is one of. She is a meddling kid. She was a meddling kid.
She was once. We are living on her legacy.
Yep.
And you get taken
That
back.
should-
She
That
stops.
should be our next. That should be our next name after we get tired of basement bros meddling kids.
This is true. Great.
So she takes you back to the to Domino's place. On the way, she picks you up some ice cream and so on. And you guys can sit and watch Jurassic Park to your heart's content.
This is so player 6. I mean, player 1. Yeah, the player 1. This whole episode was like player 1 all over again.
We've
Yeah,
had our,
that sounds
our
good
ice
to
cream,
me.
our high fives,
For sleepover.
Jurassic
Gold-
Park.
we've had our gold stars from the John Voight agency.
Yep, that plenty of gold stars dished out. Chores
Woo!
completed.
We have one of those like gold star charts in the corner of our base.
Yeah, we do. And we make sure to clean our teeth after all the ice cream and sweets.
And the inspector gave us $5.
Fruit roll-ups, guys! Fruit roll-ups! Let's be
More
serious
fruit
here.
roll-ups.
So, as we get to the end of the session, I think that's a good place to wrap up that little one shot. But let's have a good old talk about the system. How did you guys find it?
It was really like it was simple, but like it had like its uses everywhere. Kind of like how power covers most of your like sensory kind of stuff, as well as like your special attacks. I found,
Yeah.
and impact was also useful for like because I used like a grapple type move, and it worked really well. And I think it's simple D&D. It's really kind of like I could totally see younger kids playing it. Like, I mean, it's I don't know, it's great. I didn't find it any real problems with it, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, you can make it
indication.
really, really fast and dynamic and exciting. You can kind of like pace it however you want to be honest. And I think,
Mhm.
it's very enjoyable for, especially if a kid doesn't have the longest attention span, you can keep it fun.
Yeah.
I think it's good for on the fly things too, because you can just make a villain and be like, this is about the power of my heroes, and then just kind of match it.
Yep, that's pretty
For
much what I
you
was
it'd
doing.
be it's easy for you as well as a DM and make up things on the fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very easy actually to make up things on the fly. Pishkin, you were going to say something.
I forget what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Never mind.
But
on the spot.
I think we already kind of covered it. Like it just felt really like intuitive to me because because of how simplified it is. It's easy to just be like, oh, okay, that's how that works, and just pick it up and go.
I think because of that, like the role play comes very natural when you haven't got to think too
Mhm.
much about mechanics.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just,
that's
like
true.
it's just like pushing A, B, or C on your joystick.
Yeah, that's a very good analogy actually. That's there is literally just the 4 on your yo point, the 3 on your yo point, so they're perfect. And what did you guys think of the character generation?
It's really simple, and it's kind of fun because it gives you like a little drawing section where you can make your character like kind of stylized to how you feel, like Dynamite, who is the dinosaur, and I like that. I was
also-
enjoying
I did do a very slightly scary scribble in my space where that's meant to go.
Oh, very.
Oh wow!
That's like better than any stick figure I could ever make.
Yeah, I really liked the way the powers were set up, where like the mechanics are all the same, and maybe like 2 characters could even have the exact same powers, but they could just spin it in different ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like no limit on like being imaginative and running with all kind of fun, crazy things that a kid might suggest.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually. The powers I think themselves are set up in such a way that you can easily like you came in with the time idea and
Mhm.
very quickly and easily found something that worked with that. Like, you know.
Mhm.
I think that was one of the fastest character creations I've ever done for myself.
That says something for it as well actually.
Yeah.
I mean we
I
literally did it.
also do. Oh, sorry.
No, you carry on.
Continue. I was just saying I really like that the roll 360 at the start to give you a little special, because you did the wild magic thing at the start to give you a little bit of a kind of a special trait of your own as well. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was Is River donated for that one right at the start.
That'd be a really cool mechanic just to add in, is just to have that
Yeah.
flavor.
If the start of like every session there's just like a random kind of a little thing that might happen that might make something weird.
Oh, well, I saw like gaining the powers sort of thing, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's good feedback that we can pass on. And how did the we've sort of already spoken about it a little bit, but how did the combat feel to everyone? Did everyone feel like they were engaged and like part of it? Like, you know, because the turn-based thing, it's very you then him, so you guys can go in whatever order you want, that sort of thing.
I think because you can kind of, I feel like because you can work out your order with your friends who are playing it, it encourages a lot of kind of teamwork and working together, and just general kind of cooperation against the bad guys rather than I'll just do my thing. It's like maybe I can hold this guy still so someone else can get their hits in and stuff and help my friends.
Yeah, there was actually a thing about that. I totally forgot that while we were playing, but I did originally want to try there's a whole section on joint attacks and like where two people can attack at the same time. And I originally read over it and was like, oh, I want to try that. And then we got into the game and I just forgot. But
Maybe
it would have been cool to try.
That also maybe says something about the game, like, you know, if it's so fun that you forgot it, you know. So, you know, it's got to be a good sign. Anything else on combat from anyone?
Not that I can think of. Like, I mean, it's simple and engaging, and I mean, it's everything you'd kind of want as a kid playing a role-playing game, I think. And I mean, if it's good too, as even like if you wanted to do something simple first and then maybe branch into a more difficult game, it's a really good milestone or like stepping stone to kind of get kids into RPG and get them into thinking imaginatively and just
And there's something to be said for it as well, in that we managed to create characters and have a game in about 2.5 hours. And really, I put about 5 encounters in that game as well, which I'd normally put into a 3-hour one-shot. And we got through it surprisingly quickly. I think, Rachel, earlier you mentioned about keeping the attention of younger kids, and I think that's another good thing for it, is I could have made that a lot shorter or a lot longer if I just, you know, had more encounters prepared, you know? So...
how is it on your side? I mean, how is the material for you to prepare? That's a good question, I think.
Yeah,
like,
so for me, I mean, you guys know me. I'm a very rules-lax DM. I let you guys do most of the work in that department. But for me, once I got a handle on the armor thing for bad guys, it was an easy system to use. Like trying to make the movement and everything. I wanted to give you guys all of the aspects that are in the quick play guide. So you've got movement in there, you've got a bit of combat in there, and you've got puzzles in there. So I was trying to give you one of each. In that Henri was a puzzle, you know, where is the diamond? The combat was probably the most difficult thing to get into. I think mostly because you guys like, I don't think you were hesitant to get into combat, but like you were just really like, you know, wanted to talk
Moved around.
Yeah, just wanted to talk out sort of thing. Like, hey, you, like, oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, it was a good system. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Easy to get the content in. Like I say, we had 5 encounters in about 2 hours. So, and like creation.
For a DM, it'd be really easy, like, if a parent wanted to just run a game for kids. It's so simple that, like, anyone, like, you run D&D campaigns and stuff so often that picking this up was probably, like, a snap. But
you could do it even a dinosaur.
Even for, like, parents that are just wanting to run games for their kids, like, once in a while, they pick up this little booklet and they say, oh, this is really easy. And all they got to do is make a simple plot line and they can pretty much run it with just kids, like their own kids or a party or anything, really. It's simple enough to dungeon master as well, or game master.
It's a good point. It'd be really good fun for like a kid's birthday party or something, because you could make it work with I imagine you can make it work with quite a few players, because the combat's quite quick.
Yeah,
and you would also have time to do like other party things. Like if you had other activities planned for a kid's party, it would be really easy to run this in just like a couple hours and then have them do something else after.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, totally. It was Yeah, it was really good. Oh, someone's asking what the system is. If we just put the Kickstarter up, it is Power Outage currently on Kickstarter there. Tony, just refresh that. Make sure we're up to date. Getting very close to the top of their goal now. I'm just gonna help them push over that next bit. Yeah, they're currently on pretty much $5,000 out of $6,000, I think. I'm not quite sure how it translates to dollars, but it's
Almost there.
very close. It's very close, and you can see why.
Dollars. We're at $6,380 out of $7,500.
There you go. There you go. So it's close. Cool. Anything else you guys would like to comment on? Any other part of the game that caught your attention? No is an acceptable answer.
I was wondering, maybe for, I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it now, but like for the standard, like I like how they color coded the different powers. But it would be kind of cool maybe if they had like some picture representations for each of the different moves. Like maybe like what each something does, maybe just a little simple sketch or a picture. So a kid that's not so good at reading could just look at the it and not have to like read each one of those things and see a big list and get intimidated. Like that first level 1 combat power list looks kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I think it's
like, just like a picture representation, like I said, it shows like a person that says "get over here" or something like that.
Yeah.
You could almost
Do
put
it
like a few almost comic frames in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can definitely see if like I think a kid might play it once and they actually probably really want to pick the book up and just read it themselves.
Another like to go with that picture thing, you could do it almost like warning signs, like you know how you have like on electric boxes you have the guy with like electricity going through him. So it's like this is an attack power, whereas support power you could have like a little heart with like a healing cross or something, or like giving it's just you look at those and it's an easy symbol to. So
the feedback I'm getting is that they could make the table a little bit more kid friendly for when the kids want to try and start learning, because obviously at some point they're going to want to start DMing.
Or maybe there could be like because it is like 100, I think it's 139 pages, I seem to remember, or roughly. Maybe there could be like a light version which is aimed at purely if the kids want to have a read, that might I don't know, it might kind of cut things down a bit, maybe. Because I kind of get the impression that the way from the character gen and stuff, like your kid will say, okay, I want to have like an electric power and zap the enemy, and then as a parent you would suggest, cool, well let's have a look at this one. You get to do like D8 damage to the nearest person to you, and then that halves down the line, so the same one that Domino had but skinned differently, and I guess you kind of brainstorm it and build it up together, which again I really like as kind of like a group kind of creative building stuff and collaboration.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a good way would just be the packaging. Like if you packaged
like a foldable paper,
the kids section in one and the adult rules and stuff in another, and the module in another, so the kids only have to pick up the kid version of the manual. It's just a packaging thing, I think. Like would that
easy advanced?
So yeah, the kids would look at the like whatever the 5 pages that's the character creation and game description in theirs, and then the adults have their version, which is like, oh, we need more clarification, or this will have a DM section or whatever, and then they can flip through theirs, and then you have your module, because like in D&D you have module books specifically, and then you have your player's handbook and stuff like that. So it'd be similar to that, I think would be a good.
In addition to that, I think maybe if like after, like right in the same section as where the character sheet is, if like the next page after that was maybe like a cheat sheet for like a little kid to look at and go, oh, like this is what dice you use for this. And this
with like little pictures of the dice rather than just necessarily saying D4. You could actually have a little diagram and say like 1 cube, roll that, and then add this number kind of thing.
Yeah. So similar to making the combat powers and all that color coded, also make the dice shape coded.
Yeah, little well, not diagrams, but
I
like,
mean,
little icons.
this isn't the finished copy of the book yet, I don't think. So
Mhm.
this is probably, hopefully, be useful
Yeah.
feedback.
That's why I'm making the suggestions. Exactly. I wouldn't want to make them if it was already finished.
Mm.
I
It
think it would be.
already is a really fun project.
I could imagine myself, especially as a kid, trying to read through and having a very hard time making a decision of what my power would be, because I have a very hard time making a decision. I always have,
Mhm.
and that could like stall, and no, they would never get. Come on, hurry up, just pick something. So just having like a picture looks like, oh, that looks cool. Let's pick that one.
Yeah.
Although there are on their website, they've got characters that people have built. I think you can send in and add to like a database of pre-made characters. So you could supply like a few, like you could make them printable, so people could print off like a load of pre-made ones. And so if you wanted to do something quick, a kid could just pick their favorite looking superhero.
Yeah.
So I think there is like a system in place for that, which is pretty cool.
And Alice in chat, she says she struggled with block text when she was younger, and to some extent now. So imagery was very important to her. So clearly that's something that could be useful. And also, hey baby. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I think we had a good game there. I think we enjoyed making a little bit of character creation. You guys gelled really well, and you 100% just went with it, which was perfect. Thank you for that. Thank you for this feedback at the end as well. We'll pass. I'm sure either Bebarce will be watching, or he will see the VOD. I'll probably give this to him so he can use it to advertise and show people playing the game and creating characters and stuff. You know, yeah, my ways rules light, but it still shows we had a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
I'd play it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So why don't we go around again? And this time you guys can tell us who you are, what you do online, what your favorite part of the one shot was, and then we'll look at wrapping up. And this time we'll go the other way around. So we'll start with Winged Horizon, who played Domino.
All right. I'm Winged Horizon on all the social media. I spend most of my time on Twitter, and my connection's getting bad. I spend most of my time on Twitter and Twitch. I've just started Twitch recently. Right now, I'm just doing painting miniatures during the week, and on the weekends, Sundays, I play Dungeons and Dragons, either with the Greyhawk channel on Sunday evening, or my own game during Sunday mornings. From what time was it? Sunday afternoon, I suppose, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is my game this Sunday. My home group here in Mexico City, and that's what I'm up to these days.
Awesome. And what was your favorite part?
Oh, that's my favorite part today. The pun guns and trying to be a kid and all those flashback, like throwing all those references from our childhood, and just be able to be creative, just be silly.
Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. I always enjoy a chance to be silly. It was pleasant. So next, Pishkin Ban. Oh, hi. Same questions.
Hi. So Pishkin Ban is my name on like Twitter, which is where I do most of my tabletop stuff. I generally only play D&D in real life. This is actually my first time on stream, so that was really cool. Thank you. And also, I generally keep a blog that's like a campaign log for everything my party does. So that's kind of where I am in terms of what I'm doing online. And my favorite part of the one shot was, I don't know, it was definitely just like that same thing, like that very nostalgic feel of like, you know, throwing the bikes on the front lawn when you're hanging out with your friends, or like, hey mom, can I get this? I don't know, it was just like,
Oh, the mom party.
yeah, I don't know, it was just like really sweet. I love the Tupperware, that was so funny. But yeah, I like that.
Fantastic, and thank you so much. And I don't think anyone would have known that was your first time. I forgot, and you nailed it.
Yeah, you did great.
You're natural.
Yeah, perfect. Well done. Next we have Zelda, who currently goes by a very long Twitter name, Zelianami.
Zel Ayanami, because I'm a big anime fan, so it's like Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. If you're a kid, don't watch it. But yeah, my Twitter handle is Zel Ayanami, short for Zelda, and yeah, I really like the just playing around as and trying to be a kid again, and it was fun. I was trying to pull out as many things as I could remember from my childhood, going back to my mom for snacks and making sure you're packing the kid things for a field trip. You don't care about any not toothbrushes or anything like that. That's for nerds. And yeah, that it really made it fun, and the puns were great. Thank you. I do enjoy them as much as I'm let down slightly by the amount that we could come up with. It was just too much.
Yeah.
And
that's when you start to feel your soul draining.
Oh yeah. You can find me on the RPG Lab on Tuesdays. We play the Inquisition, and Piskin, I play most of my games at home. I do lots of home games and stuff. And I will try to post all of the one-shots and everything that I'm in on my Twitter. That isn't used too much, but if you want to catch me on anything, that's probably where I'll post it. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Zelda. And last but most certainly not least, Talinia Rachel.
Yeah, so I go by Talinia on Twitter. I also have a Tumblr because I do a lot of artwork. I do a lot of D&D illustration work. I post most of that onto Twitter, but I also put a lot of it on my Tumblr, and there's a link to that on my Twitter page. I also have an Etsy shop where I make D&D themed jewelry out of different dice and stuff. So if you're interested, there are many links as I spam my Twitter page with those. But in terms of gameplay, this is my first stream. It was really good fun, so thank you guys all so much. But I am in the process of helping set up a live stream for a Vampire the Masquerade actual play starting up towards the end of this month. There's lots of kind of teasers going up. Our Twitter's called Blood on the Thames, and I tend to retweet a lot of that stuff as well. So yeah, that's basically me.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you all so much. Yeah, completely forgot that we had 2 first-time streamers in here, and you guys nailed it. So well done. So as for me, I have some social links, and here they are. We've got my Discord there. If you're not already part of the Discord, you really should be. They're a wonderful bunch of people. They're inclusive. They've got a family feel. They're friendly. If you want to learn D&D, or if you want to talk about D&D or any other tabletop donkeys are aliens, or if you want to learn D&D or any other tabletop roleplay games, they will help you. So check that out. Twitter, if you want to get into a game, just send me a DM and I'll get you a game. Simples. Just send me a DM and I'll get you a game. And YouTube is where I fall slowly behind on the videos. I think I'm up to about a week and a half behind now. And maybe at some point in the near future, I'll figure out part of my schedule that lets me start catching up. But for the meantime, I'm falling behind. Today's stream was all about promoting this Kickstarter. So if you enjoyed the game, if you looked like we were having fun and you would like to support that, head on over and give them friends some support. I think that's about it from me. I'm going to head over now and we're going to go and raid Laugh Love Lindy, who plays a hell of a lot of roleplay games, but right now she's playing Darkest Dungeon. So yeah, that'll be great fun. As for D&D, tomorrow check in for we're doing the academy for 12 hours tomorrow. We're starting about 5:30. We're going to do about an hour and a half of D&D and coffee where we talk about D&D. Then 7 a.m. Toolschool's going to take over. We're going to do his new module by his new publishing company. At 10 a.m. we're going to do some Call of Cthulhu in Space, Pulp Cthulhu Space Edition, which Lindy's actually going to be in, who we're raiding. At 1 p.m. we've got Renee coming on. Renee is going to be doing a D&D 5e stream at 1 p.m. EST, and it will be her first time DMing on stream, so we're all going to turn up and support her. And then at 4 p.m. I'm going to have learnt the Cypher system, and I'll be taking people for a Cypher system game. Also between then and now, I'm also apparently I'm going to help them create characters, because I know I haven't done that yet either. Yeah, I've not left that to the last minute at all. So I'll start that cooldown on the raid timer. Guys, when we get in there, let's take the hype with us. If you don't have access to the Scrat Hype emote, that's fine. Just type Scrat Hype in the chat for me. and fill that chat with hype, as Lindy deserves it, and it will surely bring a smile to her face, which is what it's all about at the end of the day.
Lindy's great.
So thank you very much to the players. Thank you very much to chat. Keep on evoking emotions, all of you, and I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. I'll catch you later. Bye.